meet yet again.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to it.
Since you already know what you're doing.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this...
For the last time. State
My name's Boot Hill, and
Gallic.
you look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, see the bullets in this gun. 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to...
recognize.
It's a model
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shen. Is that enough?
Not bad. And across these... Been ages since the... All right, then.
And why would I play?
If I truly...
All right, then.
Everyone's on their own.
This reply...
I'm guessing you're gonna have never bullet as Galaxy Ranger in this moment. I already said that... Oh, my informant is a...
That Galaxy Ranger...
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When
IX never gives...
Then you must know that I had the good fortune, even in the pure, to reckon that night. So, we don't know what's happening in that Acheron.
I don't intend to do anything.
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky like now this night.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate.
That's many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. The planet of Fest.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much Penacony's dream master.
Whether you believe it or not, this... We are one.
Is this the unity that...
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107...
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking.
I am glad
that you...
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. The result has invariably been that
You are confident.
But be reminded, 130, and here I step.
And you will die. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
A
Wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a...
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. They'll leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, and even more so when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee its future.
Attention, please. The unusual... Excuse me. Are you talking about...
Yeah, what about it? Oh!
And then those...
Huh?
Shh. Can you help me keep this secret?
Oh, I see!
Thank you.
Oh.
Press it at just the right... All right. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The family need...
It appears the good... However...
Miss Robin, the family can
But as you can see, perhaps the dreamscape...
I could say...
Of course.
You've had...
Hello.
Nothing to be worried about.
Hey, you...
Hey, don't sweat.
Oh, we've sealed off.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will...
I trust you guys.
Well...
Actually,
Miss Robin...
Thank you all for... Of course the family did not...
Wonder...
Don't worry.
please be assured.
Thank you for your hard work. This is a small gift for...
I can't believe...
Trouble comes knocking on...
Miss Robin?
I didn't expect...
I can't...
Preparation is in... Regarding the
But, plus, I met...
Everyone, please do...
Even if you say... Miss Robin?
Still,
Huh?
Here. Make sure to take good...
We're back to where it all began. It is a pleasure. I know you have been in that instant, so I intended to call. It is how you seen, but after I was still alive, and so, and after, and that's it. That is all. That's, I know now. Take a deep 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is...
Why?
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
I'm not so sure about...
Infiltration is...
There's still some time. Such a long...
in half a system. It's in your script.
Sorry.
I told you before.
What about you then?
As always.
Because I'm... Elio would help, but before that...
After today, Japella's name, that's your next.
Land of the Dream. Close your eyes.
The
question that has been every emergence.
The atmosphere here, but from the whispers of the residents.
It's that man again. Himiko and March have already made it.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
What a huge clocky. The watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. In this fortress.
When I first saw it, what's even more...
Though both, but there's no point in overthinking.
Take a right turn at...
Not coming.
The Astral Express.
Sure. Letting her go was the right decision. Let's go. Look, over there. The Reverie Hotel's bell. We'd better check.
For me. And perfectly legal for me to stand. Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh.
Tick-tock!
You're...
How did you
So, this...
Yep.
This...
Sleepy is a member.
Based on the
Death?
I see.
I see. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as...
If you're looking for...
If it's...
Oh. How about this? She's gone to Miss...
All right, then. Well, we now... Say, you... I can't shake... Forget it.
Everyone, look! Oh... Look! There she is! My calculations are... I'm Kami. See that huge gate? But the scary bike constantly after 10...
Beautiful.
Oh!
We're very...
Why, of course! Regrettably, I came to Penacony. I felt it.
Does the name Madame Rose? Before we came to Penacony...
Miss Kami, right? Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to... Let me... Ghost! There's a ghost!
Oh my. Mr. Yank, quickly, come help.
Let me...
Well, this is how... Ha ha. He thinks he's...
Dear guest...
That's right. Did you...
You're... Stop asking!
You're not...
Don't say that name!
I'll see you.
He passed out.
I see.
Unlike in the sweet dream, but we can't just leave this.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the Evening, Jessie.
Welcome, Miss Mart.
These two are my friends.
There have been a lot of new faces.
Do such things often?
Not really, but this man has had quite...
Hello, Vian.
That must be Robin.
Huh?
Misha's about to take it.
We met some stuff. I heard that place, and I also heard that when...
If that's true...
Himiko must be Himeko!
Ah, perfect timing.
It's a pleasure.
You know.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Please.
Grave?
Life in Dreamflex Reef.
You're too modest.
So, on that, they're actually. But before that, you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflex Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step. There she is.
Oh, I can't.
It was nothing. Life must be quite.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say.
Emma and Andy are, if we compare, and me, and
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's.
don't worry, Robin. But you know what? You see, in Dream.
And should our feathers. There's no need to covet an.
It's a relief.
It's nice to see you all. Ever since I returned to Pet, but now it seems.
The sweet dreams.
While I was away for later, at the land of the exiles.
Hearing you speak.
I hate to admit it, it's regrettable. This is not the strong.
Could there be another force, considering what happened?
Regardless, I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family. I've decided to forgo my.
Look here, brother.
Looks like that Charmony doves don't.
It looks we can.
This place is too dangerous.
Okay.
I'll ask.
A cage?
Let's see. Oh, Paul.
I do.
Why?
Even if it's small birds.
I think she's right.
As you probably know, we've seen this, their ancestor after countless.
So.
Well, that's an idea.
I think people believe.
That's an interest.
For now,
Well said.
We will take good care.
Yeah.
And what's my.
What if there's. I mean, should we let them go back?
Talking in your sleep? Huh? Yeah.
Where is Robin?
Don't worry, your sister. If I were you.
If you wanted to kill.
So, you figured out.
Choice.
You are aware of my. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? I find it hard to believe.
Fine. You don't have a sense of justice.
Show me, Robin.
All right.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just.
And the crew, too.
That'd be.
This is the monument, Rosalina. When Penacony was known, however,
If their names are inscribed.
According to Micah.
Rosalina was killed. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger. In the decade following the war,
Though I had expected.
True to the title of.
When Dreamflux Reap, here we meet again.
Robin.
I promised to give this.
that sounds.
Oh, is it?
The look on your.
Siblings are. Before we begin, as Gallagher, they.
History fiction.
Well, don't worry.
I double-checked with Micah.
Thank you for your understanding. Well, it all.
Pistolero.
You're totally correct. The sweet dream doesn't to achieve this, and that's not something you in Asdana. The planet.
The.
It all started. The Stellaron first. The turning point came after by the time a representative.
And I suppose the.
Not just that. Those three eras.
Then.
Remember the island, its people's lives. Confusion. Sadly, at my wit's end, dormancy.
So this.
It's not just that.
So, the.
If you want.
If that's the case.
That's a question for Mr. Are you done talking?
It.
As I suspected.
As for the person who.
Well, that was easier.
Correct. I didn't have other options. Moreover.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, but I can't just stand. I won't step on that stake or the paradise.
Indeed. As the head of the. I'll fight alongside.
The enemies you are about, since our interests are aligned.
We have always been following in the footsteps of...
Yeah, come on.
Rest assured.
Thank you.
Thank you all very
The Charmony Festival.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to...
Huh?
He's the leader of...
Maybe you can...
No, that won't do. You're still carrying... As I suspected, if I'm right...
Aventurine?
Remember what I said earlier? If negotiations, the only question mark...
Good luck to you.
Well, you...
Spoken like a even if the Dream Master...
Don't you have some...
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been watching over you. Miss Himiko,
Yes.
and you two, young
What?
You're full of... As for the last nameless, on his deathbed, come with me.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. Don't let us down, old.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies the first and Mikhail Char Lake.
Sure enough.
The legacy he left, after all, when I...
Well...
Wait, seriously? How could a dream...
That old man always had... I could never figure...
Don't think that's the case,
Don't start...
Just as Mikhail, but there must be some...
Well, I'm a... That's why...
Can I borrow your pen? It's for Mikhail. And...
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel.
Greetings. We're the
The astral...
Yes,
I see, but you're... And you...
Me?
Oh, I see. Since there's a precedent. I'm sorry, dear Gat.
What do you mean?
My apologies.
How about this?
I'm afraid that's not
How about you?
I'm sorry, but there are...
So nothing works, huh?
Please be patient.
And now it seems you need to...
It's...
Fuck.
Please...
I don't think she's trying to...
I have a...
Something doesn't seem right.
Sure thing. Don Holland seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't...
The Charmony Festival...
Hey!
Well,
Well, back...
Oh, come on.
Well, anyway.
Unsettling.
Relax.
Well, looks like I...
Greetings.
Hello. Do you think there's...
I'm not present. All of the...
She doesn't appear back already.
Hasn't she returned?
Nope. Neither the staff.
I agree. I walked around the hotel.
Well, I'll be... not so...
Are you suggesting...
I wouldn't say they don't want to attract...
If I were a fan...
Of course, we don't...
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, I can't...
I'm sorry.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the...
Yes.
We're the name we've been waiting here. It's called...
I apologize.
Just...
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of...
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
Has done
Oh,
If someone had reserved...
that's strange.
What should we do now?
Oh, no.
Well, what can I get?
Anything you recommend?
Then I would recommend...
This flavor. Dynamite.
Dynamite barbecue.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guest.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system.
The situation is unclear. It's unusual for the follow.
Actually, there's something, as you know. Isn't there a saying among the...
Talking.
Well, it's with that Acheron, like...
And you believe...
Not...
Anyway. Unless...
Maybe it's people do stupid eons.
You think...
It's much...
But in my opinion...
Oh.
Exactly. It's more about...
I don't know what you've been. That's why the galaxy... Just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't...
You sure have a lot of...
Well, by the way...
What's your...
It's simple.
No need for that.
Wait.
Are you...
Huh?
Ha ha.
Oh, I'll be waiting.
No mistake.
Well, looks like...
You're back?
Oh.
2 guests?
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, that...
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face.
Finally, memo.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is... I'm sure she knows it better than I do. Greetings.
What? You Garden of Recollection, sure.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this... To be honest, I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals.
Trustworthy? Son of a... How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets...
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the...
This passenger is...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat. I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise to return his relics to their rightful... Someone once told me raindrops are said to... So... How long has this rain...
I used to what looks like the garden. Well, mortals, and for some...
Like?
Sin-thirsters, they emerge once more.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over the heroes. The unwavering is for me.
But you know these...
Does this, or some tasks...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility.
I see. Thank you, stranger.
Before we part ways, it is true that if...
A good question, but I do know someone will stand.
When I appeared as I grew into adult,
I humbly request
come to me.
as you wish. I have faithful out of.
Do you sincerely? Have you examined? Are you willing to Very well.
Pray.
Next.
I...
Rest assured. I see.
But the Bloodhound family...
The family is ready to forgive.
Thank...
Next.
Hey! Long...
I have sought their...
Sure. Let's just... That's it.
Do you...
My sin. You think nobody knows before you start... Well...
Review. Who can judge? Who can vouch for the... Who can come if the strong...
Brother? Brother...
You've been working non-stop.
It has always been our, even if the negotiation...
You know...
The Dream Master rare...
Let's hope.
Indeed.
It's about time.
Don't worry.
It's Mr. Sunday! Hey! Come up! Miss, if I just... But it's not... They told me not to sell it.
Selling everything you had. Why would you go?
Why? It's better to be here at Pinnacle. No pain, no worries about...
Is this...
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a... See you around, Mr. Sunday. And,
What's up, sister?
This is the man we ran in, even those sweet dreams.
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say...
You think that man is not actually... People believe they have it. However...
Are you suggesting that...
Exactly. The survival of the fit. No tragedies exist here.
Perhaps that man is just an exception.
Yes. Seeing is...
Glad to meet you again. You're too kind. I can't stand me. But if this went on...
And every day you get to wear fancy...
But you know that...
That's exactly why only in this sweet dream can I dream. And I wish you a fantastic...
Seems like that guests...
She had a valid point.
What you're trying to say is...
Well...
However...
No. In the... The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking.
Oh, Rob? You're right.
A philosophical map.
Oh, not at all.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, and then? They have. And my physical body is now in the dream pool. My true appearance.
So...
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn. How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream...
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However...
There will be a way out.
Look what we have here. Oh, brother.
Show yourself.
I've heard that a skilled masked fool receives... Barely. Now that you've had your fill... What? Now that you have the real... You should be thanking me.
That was a personal request from the head of the
The Charmony Festival? I don't care what you're... Penacony.
Stop it.
What's the rush, chick? Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. All right, all right. Do you really believe those living in dreams can... Well, I've done my part. Here, the last to get diddly.
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. Seems like a lot.
Well...
But that someone... The paradise of Penacony is nothing...
Remember the old man we met earlier?
That might be true. That path may... Is Penacony granting these people...
Well... The future for humanity. Do you remember how we took in...
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided...
Well, I didn't mention what happened shortly after you left. It crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, that's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails and abandoned...
That's just sophistry. If that were true...
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if they're suffering.
While the harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree in the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely...
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire... No more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading?
Mr. Gopher would peep if I could become a coordinator.
I see.
Don't you?
Of course I do.
Then, let's build a stage there.
It's...
Yeah, it's...
Maybe.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now?
But pardon me if I sound... Why else would he have chosen this? Do you have the numbers?
God, any more?
As I see it, relying Penacony is our right. We're more familiar.
That's right. But the problem is...
So, no one's... What's that supposed to mean? So, I heard that before... As long as we... So, how... to tell you the...
So they're still
We'll follow March's plan.
I'm afraid I won't.
Should we ever cross paths?
All right.
And Miss Firefly.
We've already come this...
This is also the spirit.
Oh, wow, they've really outdone them.
Behold, here come 4 friends with spirit high and full. Yes, you.
Excuse me, you...
As the last group of contenders...
Would you be open to a...
Your journey is...
The sword and...
A knight's head is hard as...
People are boring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Allow me to introduce...
Hello.
Can't hide it any. Hey, hello, everyone.
Toast a punch up.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This event is a miniature representation, at the time known as the era filled with nameless. You're a once. During the dream chasing, I wholeheartedly.
Hey.
Miss March.
Hello,
Trailblazing into the
I hope that...
Safety first.
Waiting for you are and imposed are the rules.
Everyone, as March and I haven't...
Fine by me.
All right.
We'll split into the asylum.
Welcome to the school. Now...
Stage of dreams. For those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of...
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are 3. Your task is to bring those... Also,
Just take a... You two. Envision that you're driving an... Now, Mr. Gray. Very good. Very good. Suddenly, now, Miss...
We're already at the next... That's not right.
But at this moment... Up next...
I hope these tests...
Here, you two are required to skill picking up from where we left at this moment. Right answer.
I'm...
A tug at the hearts. You have no choice. Fantastic. Of course. However,
to the two companions many years against the back. Give it a shot. Your performance. Cut! A mogul who wins. Huh? Brilliant! Beautiful!
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up. Stellaron is at stake.
Congrats to but look at the time!
That red hair can...
You'll find out if you have the option to choose now. Friends, welcome. It's said that the one like a skilled contestants, may you have a wonderful...
The trial of time.
Just a failed experiment. I'm just gonna play. You guys are just... See? Tick-tock.
Clock
in dream. You see?
Guy, please.
Oh, dear. Don't worry, miss. Over here, my friends. Better use that hamster ball night speed. This must be one of the missing parts that Tigger needs. We're here. There's a missing part on the opposite side. But how do we get over them?
There's also a dream side left here by a dream weaver. Run.
Do I hear something?
Wait,
Oh, he's a roasted!
Don't get complacent.
I feel because...
An inner self-fragment belonging to the Sweet Dreams troupe? This is just too real.
We're back! Whoa! It's working! What's going on in my Success!
Go forth!
It's all done! Victory's in sight! Let's head to the final stage.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've over in the finals. Welcome to the 30th.
No way. I think I just saw someone.
Are you...
Behold, this...
We don't have much time. In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master, both I. We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ultimately, only heroes like... But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise,
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony. The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least...
Let's talk about our final course of action. The only path to take.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I...
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron...
This is indeed surprising to me. Do you have...
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the stellar... If I have a
Dream Master.
Sunday. The magnitude of Sunday.
I will do as you can...
Robin.
I will do as you...
May thy...
Oh, triple fig...
Let us begin.
Understood. Question.
Naturally.
Do you love your god?
Naturally.
Have you strayed?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate?
Never.
Then, a fine... Do you swear to...
With the Eon as my witness.
They have seen...
Just a moment. I have another question. To my understanding, the god you both mentioned.
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kids. Such a delicate...
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but in the distant past, later, if though an eon may...
Mr. Yang being overly for the sake of...
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you.
So...
We were never children of the harmony. within the foundation and through harmony.
Unbelievable.
What have you done with...
Don't worry.
You should know that
Should we need to stand your efforts for the justice? Oh, I intend to.
if it is the order that...
You're mistaken. Penacony and the natural selection.
So you've decided...
If Miss Himiko is... I'm willing to divulge, so come with me.
Huh?
Welcome.
Did you do the same?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect, and tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when later on. That baby bird, we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling and we decided that when it regained its destiny, no, I'd stick to the original or build a I eagerly await. I'm happy to see that we passionately... I watched it for finally. The fall shattered. I deeply regret the choice. This story happened, it was during that period. He was a dream. He told me he had a plan in place after hearing the Dream Chasers. I'll tell you the outcome. Will you do as I did, or will you remain? I look forward to everyone's decision. I'm honored to witness first the now then. He told me the reason you in the end. As to your choice in the story this time. This story, what surprised me was the letter contained the do you know my sister to help you from what the letter is correct. A stray war has broke. She hoped to eat. Is she alright? If the operation by the eon above those. Now you understand why.
How could this happen?
It's all in the past, likewise. Because this is merely would you still support? I am now aware of everyone's stand. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain. Because we must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, and it is only on these days that people do. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. And thus, there would be no need to bear, Miss Firefly. You who are stricken with entropy loss.
It sounds...
But...
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be...
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, don't you agree, Miss Firefly? But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this.
I admit that you are a born leader. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making the want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are trapped in your mind, because
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will leave it to you. Just as Mr.
what is...
Does this place... It's the realm Dr. Edward from the so I thought... I'm counting on you then.
Himeko?
I wasn't sure. Exactly. The question now is... We're drawing closer to the truth.
All right.
I guess... I'm not entirely sure, but... Let's give it a try.
Wait, use the right door on your first...
Weird, if I remember correct. And hold on.
This could be a case since this place seems...
Yeah, then...
Mikhail, so...
I'm sorry.
Anything special?
Mikhail?
Grandpa?
But we haven't... Could you tell us more?
Yeah, sure. He didn't want... Every time he came back...
It appears that the sea... So, where is your...
He went off on... So, where has Clonky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville? I heard...
You and...
Yeah, they follow Miss Mirror.
Sailor?
Could you tell us more about the compass?
The compass is...
That's a great story.
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps clock.
I think... I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is.
The water resembles a precious every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath.
Have you recalled anything?
Yeah, he often said...
Hey, don't tease...
Perhaps every adventurer far from...
Yeah, well, back then.
It seems this...
Yeah.
But this raises more... Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably. Perhaps I'll...
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn left.
Huh? Something feels different about...
Up ahead is... Grandpa's study.
The atmosphere in this...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that sea?
Yeah. He described it to ensure that on that day, I asked him if I could go...
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. And he said that...
A train?
It's... Then, he said, the distant sound...
Exactly!
Yeah.
This is the dream...
Do you remember? Looks like we're just...
This is it. While I spent my here,
So...
Yes, this dream...
Wait.
Marge, do you remember when he meant...
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone...
The answer lies in the Astral Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew... A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see...
That's the key to... Have you ever seen...
Wait.
That's the answer. I should have stayed.
So it's... And the whistle you...
That's one way to see it. How about we...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my truth. I was born on Lucia. Mikhail Char legwork. If you prefer.
So,
And as for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent. And this will be
At the end of the journey. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize.
I don't think Misha has forgot. The one who brought our unconscious...
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up backward. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all well. If I may apologize, I left my homeland. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles. So, if you ask what's left within this, now that you're well aware of the current situation in Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of Trailblaze, all I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my life, and my hat too. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door, and I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Although I don't think anyone will have...
Of course.
In that case, then let's proceed together.
Mikhail, where?
Someone has to step up and...
Please don't go.
Even without me. Now go!
Where are you going?
I'm going to clean...
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah?
I know what it looked like.
Well, it's the hands, mister.
I see.
But
Don't worry.
where are you going, Legwork?
I see. The people of Astana, don't worry. Yeah, this is... Farewell, Legwork. Don't worry, Micah. Someone has to be at the forefront.
Because you're all we have!
But what will happen to Tiernan? We nameless... If I don't come back in one piece...
Where are you going?
Oh.
Answer my question.
Relax, Gallagher.
Oh, come on. If you die...
Yes, we'll organize a...
So...
Desperate. Make sure to send an...
Misha!
Oh, last night.
Write it down?
Oh.
Of course.
Yes, I was a kid. I wanted to.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was so. And the watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dream Flux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean? You told me.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
Next destination? Misha? You're acting weird today.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So... Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go, but don't worry. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake. Let's draw a conclusion. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
I sensed a strong... That's why?
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, now that we've taken up the...
However, a desire to dream. They've harnessed the will.
What do you mean?
I believe fire...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring because one of the lines...
3 times?
The first time. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only by achieving victory in this battle.
The most terrible...
The true death.
We must do everything.
Have you
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Yeah. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, my biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, that's your next stop.
Land of the dream.
Silver Wolf told.
While I want to people die, we.
Do you exist?
Are you not the same? If I were to die, though it's a tombstone, it will bear.
That's quite. I can sense that it's a shame you won't be able to see. Yeah. Not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings. But in the end, well, then I'll be joining you soon. Let's get together and have supper. Here's to you, to the imperfect.
It's a shame.
Seriously? It become. Have you?
Before coming here, the flavor wasn't exact. Don't worry about it.
Well, by the way.
No, I had a She.
Well.
Condolences.
That's proof.
Or.
Afraid.
I'm afraid I'll forget that. I fear that those
Hard to imagine.
Because as long as this
But you're right.
When will this rain?
Perhaps.
Have you heard of a path in Amber Era?
Do you think the same?
Yes.
Because of the nihility.
I would disagree. If the family messes with
No.
What do you mean?
The path in Panaconi is impure. The harmony.
Do you remember the two paths?
Shipe, the harmony.
Holy but I don't see any
I can't say for sure. The Charmony Festival will...
I have another plan.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Think.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are...
Are you the only one here? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. An IP, this is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the...
What do you mean? I'm right here in front of you.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this, well, there can't be...
Do you believe?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have your... And my karma has nothing.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came soon.
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you... Of course, the opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
It's for justice. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the harmony did.
So, it's not...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,000.
I shall ascend. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the
It's quite
And not only that,
yeah.
let's explore.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. What?
Are these puppets?
Something feels off.
There's no other grand...
Sunday's
My apology. I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana history is a within it. Let us commence with the... After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it? Where are we next?
The atmosphere here. This act is named...
I thought things were...
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison. In 47 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
We've shattered the cages and
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them the 3 nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, Their efforts proved futile. Once again, as Donna was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating.
I hope you like this.
As you can see, freedom permeates.
Prisoners, this is my order.
Don't get hacked.
This must be how. However, it.
This show is a bit. These puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned.
Look! Another frame!
Ode to Fool. This.
The surroundings are.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Welcome to this match.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict. The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because neither shaped you from clay, but forged me from fire. I'm superior to you.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head. To extend the silver rail left by the express, only to be eradicated by the remnants of the swarm, leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos. Only when Gopher Wood led the family to land of...
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid. I wish they could regain...
This is the second...
But this new master...
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying...
Looks like we...
Either I shall...
the master.
Master is no longer...
This puppet isn't responsible.
Master is no longer here.
Once. My former master has...
Master!
This puppet isn't responsible. This puppet isn't.
Master.
This puppet isn't responsible.
I shall sing for my Newman.
Thank you, dear. Lead me, cast aside.
Get ready. Looks like enough.
Don't get complacent.
Alas, thus conclude.
This is how Panic.
This guy really.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form.
This guy is really into these puppets. Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Who shall bear responsibility?
If the people lack theology, we will make choices on their behalf. We shall support them. And standing against the mighty. Everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue, even...
Who shall become the new king?
Perhaps we'll need...
So, do you... How did it go? You can't...
My apology.
Prepare for battle.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal, what is mine shall...
This is the final scene. Let's go. Once the...
They imbued the world yet, all thus.
This grand theater...
Everyone, get ready.
That marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated. Like always, Dan Hung.
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. You've arrived at the perfect moment. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacon and the very place. It hides behind, however, if you want to see it. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing in your so-called paradise. You would be the one reigning.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been, however, before the prelude to the future begins, please. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Don't get complacent. Great mind. Under the banner. There's no time to think.
I already know your decision. I now permit you to gaze into the sun. On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus!
Take the lead.
Let's settle this. Follow my choice. Here is thunder.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Danhan?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! Are you... in any case, since you... it's a long story. Simply put, Don Hum used the Jade app, and then everyone else has also...
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey.
What's...
Nothing. Though the strike from Bud. Luckily...
Oh, so that...
Don't mention it.
Of course not.
What?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake.
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
I didn't mention...
Partner.
Allow me to during our pursuit. We should...
No need for thanks.
Wait, hold on.
Who was it again? No, that...
Yes. What, everyone? Let's hurry.
You're right. Look, they're with the...
Furthermore,
The general possesses...
you flatter me. Well, would you look at that? Are you okay?
Don't worry. What about you?
He used an ability thanks to General Jing.
He used that.
I can confidently.
Speaking of the.
It's the IPC has the family quickly.
Everyone really had.
Then what? Why the side?
I can only say that it's time, everyone.
Given the general's.
Why, of course you're welcome. Besides,
I'm kind of a.
Not to.
I'm afraid I'll.
Thank you.
although I'm not too sure. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The intelligent.
It's been. Oh, I would also extend my.
Oh.
Of course. Sure. Leave it to me. In summary, in light of.
To be honest, it does not.
Has the eyepiece the guild, much like the floor is...
Organic lives every time. Alas, they are after deliberation.
Not only that, I'm truly happy for the dream...
Agreed. It's hard to...
No wonder everyone is...
It heartens me to learn it looks like Penacony's...
Peace is our great...
Well, that...
If that's the case...
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the...
You've been with us this whole time, huh? Yeah, let's go.
Penacony's journey ends here.
The navigation meeting is about to start. Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting...
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this?
Hold your horses.
Allow me to as you all may know.
Whoa, the.
all right. Firstly, what they had to go through. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation. The first choice is the second choice is the third choice is the last choice.
Ooh.
Next up, everyone.
Though the fact that the.
Yes, I agree.
You and Don Hung make good...
If that's the
All votes for it. Looks like we have a winner. Then this navigation, when it's time to make the jump.
There's still some time before the jump.
Oh, how about it? I can feel you're so... Oh? I just... Before I explain... Remember when we enter this way, I can... But... Light cones are sliced. It can etch your... All the world is born. Life. See, memory is a and that memory... But I can tell you the reason is... Turn around, and I'm looking for... And how about...
Ha! The express is about to...
That's right. Life is akin to... In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the it's timed. Well, but don't next. There's a major are you ready for it? Do you remember it when you arrived at the after that? There, I rest the 2 cases of death. Meanwhile, of that strike, 4 you split up with Sun. Finally, the storm. This marks the end. The major flaw. It is true that this is not the. Are you suggesting that's a very... I'll discard that. Well, I'll go ahead. Sparkle. By the way... He's only a segment. Well, Misha is a life born in the answer. Are still to wake up.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2...
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember?
Unfortunately, it didn't. I don't think. And that included...
This is what makes, I believe, what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only if it wasn't for Acheron.
Fortunately,
This is also however...
For mortals, that's why there was a flaw.
The flaw in your dream.
Now Sunday, failure. We still have a chance, though.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Here we are.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it...
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Birds belong.
illusion was so impossibly blissful, and this is our final hope. Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness always gravitates humans yearning for Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination...
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is critical.
This is the first.
However,
if breaking through from the ins, as Donna is a gal at this very moment.
So, you...
However...
Looks like the Jade App...
No. Keep your wants. Just leave it to us.
You can gather...
Do you know what it...
It's the relic.
Exactly. Because countless meteors, the shooting stars of the reef states.
Once the dreamscape, it's true that some people are born strong. Their path of happiness, this includes...
Your plans, how...
I agree with you, Blacksmith, but to inspire them to say...
So, you're the key in the end.
The harmonious choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet.
That's a relief.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and...
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Only by reflecting on our steps can we remember the path we should be walking on. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and, as you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from us. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous... Are you ready? That's all right. Take your time. Are you ready? Very well.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
Bygones are bygones. But sometimes I wish things had turned out differently.
If I remember correctly, the unwavering determination. You see?
Right.
I know.
So, why did this...
Because mortals who walk the... And for some, sin thirsters, they emerge from them they have journeyed with. Yes. This is my duty. I'm guarding the path.
But
I don't know.
someone would stand. Some tasks have. Please extend. I'll carry your wish. Yes, because it was you who'd been panicking.
Yeah, but I knew that my cup decay.
Take my hand. You'll embark on a... That's the color.
Thank you.
May death be the end, guiding your path. Welcome. This place is... Let's bid our final farewell.
Always distinguish between reality and...
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream is true.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber, or perhaps leave this place? As I said, the answer is, like a drowning individual, the fragility, it's through this. As for now, in this way, the rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, so far, you have forged might I ask, if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, everyone. And I would ask, would you still embark? I'm glad. The answer, listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because if the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant, then behind this shadow, there must exist. Just as every life that edges closer to death, fervently, we must pursue that primordial light. Nevertheless, even if it's a meaning, it may not belong.
In that case, please. Perhaps this will.
For me, such is meant. I remember that mark. That's my name. Raida Ozumori. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you?
You have heard their cries.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading.
Even if I'm scarred, must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
Eternal stay.
And return!
Show no mercy.
Awaken the blood-cleansing dragon!
Talk has concluded.
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
If your paradise can save more people, we can turn scales.
Blood-cleansing dragon!
I swear on thee. I swear on human dignity.
I'll see you off.
Insolent.
So, why does life slumber? Because someday we will wake from our dreams. The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse, a paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you...
Where did...
Because the constant...
Ask for the question, but do you even have an hour?
No.
Yeah.
It's a deal. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again.
Are you calling just...
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of... Remember the recording you... However...
Just as I expected. Well, alright.
Alright.
Are we talking about a bet? If it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what...
Interesting. I'm on my way to Penacony.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got it. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger, one who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet.
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC I have a question for you. Be honest.